After 4 days of testimony, a jury reaches a verdict in the sexual assault case of Roger Freed. Today is Friday, March 7th, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. Sunny today, a high near 50. Following 4 days of testimony, a jury acquits a former Williamsport High School principal on allegations that he sexually assaulted a student. On Thursday night, the jury found Roger Freed not guilty of 25 counts of institutional sexual assault and 1 count of corruption of minors. The Sun-Gazette reports it was a late night. Just before 7 p.m., the jury asked Judge Eric Linhart for instructions whether they could find Freed guilty of corruption of minors if they find him not guilty of institutional sexual assault. By 8:30 last night, the jury reported they were deadlocked. Judge Linhart instructed them to return for continued deliberations, and less than a half hour later, they returned with their verdict of not guilty on all charges. An accused sex offender is held on a majority of charges filed against him. Although several charges against 22-year-old Nicholas Peterson were thrown out, the Sun-Gazette reports a magistrate ruled there was enough evidence to hold him on 19 other charges. The Williamsport man is accused of enticing a teenage girl to perform sex acts in exchange for alcohol and marijuana at his Scott Street home. His bail was denied. Nearly $14,000 in music equipment was stolen from DMS Mini Storage in Snyder County's Penn Township. The items taken included amplifiers and speaker cabinets. The victim was listed as music of Spin Doctors. After getting terminated from his job, 59-year-old Keith Peoples of Williamsport went to his former workplace and created a disturbance. Lycoming Regional Police were called to Robinson Transportation on Lycoming Creek Road Wednesday on reports of Peoples allegedly threatening an employee with a brick. It's alleged Peoples took truck keys from another employee and threatened to smash out the windows of a truck. He reportedly pushed the victim after taking the truck keys and proceeded to grab a brick. When police arrived on the scene, Peoples still had the brick in his hand and admitted to throwing the truck keys somewhere near the creek. He is now jailed. The legal battles continue for a Center County contractor. In 2021, Hawbaker pleaded no contest to criminal charges of illegally diverting nearly $21 million from wages of more than 1,000 employees. The company agreed to pay more than $20 million in restitution to those workers. Since then, Hawbaker claimed that the outcome of the criminal case should not shield the company from civil penalties. However, WJAC reports the state Superior Court recently ruled against the company, saying Hawbaker was not immune to civil consequences. The Daily Item reports the Northumberland County Sheriff's Department plans to collect costs and fees for PFA services. They are compiling notices of court hearings for all money owed for processing those protection from abuse orders. Another Dollar General has opened in the region. The newest is located on Route 11 in Danville. Their grand opening is scheduled for Saturday. Lycoming College names a new president. Charles Edmonds, who is currently the vice president of the college, will assume his role on July 1st. Edmonds will become Lycoming College's 16th president. A bill has been introduced in Harrisburg that would allow hunting on Sundays. If signed into law, it would allow the Game Commission to include Sundays when establishing hunting seasons every year. Currently, only 3 Sundays a year are allowed. Farmers have all along voiced concerns. However, last year the Farm Bureau reversed their stance and are now supporting a bill to repeal the ban. And congratulations to Watsontown Borough Secretary Brendy Brook. Brendy has been named the Volunteer of the Year by the Watsontown Area Business Association. She is considered Watsontown's very own Mrs. Claus for her many years of tireless work for the Chief Carl Reed Christmas program. She does everything from picking out gifts, taking names, wrapping presents, and much more. Brendy Brook, WABA's recipient of the much-deserved Volunteer of the Year award. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.